All right, we are live. Hi, everyone. I'm Taylor, and I'm the founder and designer of Athera. And Athera is a platform for people new to energetic practices. We created a space online for you to explore energetic and spiritual wellness that includes products and education around practices you're familiar with, like yoga, journaling, sound baths, crystals, and more. Energetic practices, whether new or ancient, are here to help you find balance and understanding in your own energy to help you manage and create the life you want. At Athera, we look at these practices through the concepts of the chakras, which touch on the different aspects and themes in our lives. So today we're exploring the root chakra with Sanghamitra Kunche, who is a yoga instructor and respiratory therapist based here in the Bay Area, California. And she applies her healthcare background to her yoga practice to help students with their overall wellness. Sanghi's here today to help us connect to the root chakra. The chakra is representative of earth energy, literally your roots, and is represented by the color red, or deep pink as we like to think of it at Athera. The root chakra is your tie to your body and your ancestral history and learning how to take care of the body and create a better connection to your future. So, Sanghamitra, why don't you give us a little bit more about your background and then tell us about the pose you chose today?
Yeah, thank you so much, Taylor, for having me. So a little bit, yeah, like Taylor had mentioned, I do have a background in respiratory therapy, working with adults and children, and kind of after working in healthcare and kind of seeing how the patient demographic is out here in California, a lot of the demographic is very much interested in learning alternative approaches to help to kind of really work with the preventative and even just for treatment of their health. And so that's kind of what got me really interested in working with Taylor and Athera. So the theme for today is about the root chakra. And as Taylor had mentioned, it's about promoting balance. And it all starts right there in that center of the root and getting grounded. So the pose that I thought would be really great, especially for beginners and even just all levels in general, is child's pose. It's just such a great pose for relaxation and coming back to your breath and really getting that energy focused on your foundation and stability. So it's a great asana or yoga pose that helps you, like I said, feel grounded and just safe. It helps you relieve any of that tension and just come back into your breath and your body. In yoga, oftentimes we use it, say, after a really heavy flow or a very powerful flow, and it's just kind of a way to come back, recenter ourselves so that we slow down that heart rate, slow down that nervous system, and get back into getting ourselves centered. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So for those of you that want to follow along, come on in, and we're just going to come onto our mat, or you can even do this on the floor if you got carpet. Do it outside. Smell the grass. The weather's great. So we're going to come right on here to our knees. If you have any knee issues, arthritis I know is a big problem, spent commonly in the knees, or any previous knee injuries, just basically you can grab a towel or a blanket and just fold that over so you have a little bit of cushion here. So I'm just going to bring my knees basically wide apart. That way it's more in the hips, and you're going to help open up those hips. So I bring my knees wide apart. I'm going to bring my feet to touch. My big toes are touching. And then all I'm doing is just bending from my hips, coming on forward, and just letting myself relax. Lengthen out your spine here, and just let your arms stretch out. Let your head relax. If you bring your head to your mat or to your floor, that's so great. Just helps really relax everything. Another option, so this way that I did my child's pose is a great hip opener. If you want something that's more for opening up your low back, especially for those of you that are trying to do some rehab work for any low back pain, you can just bring your knees a little bit closer in, again, toes to touch, and then same thing, coming out forward right in there. And then just really let your body melt into the pose. So I'm going to go ahead and guide you through. I'm going to come back to the hip opener because my hips are pretty tight right now. And I'm just going to come on down. And once you feel you're comfortable, I'm going to take a deep breath in. 2, 3, 4, and let it out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do one more time. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then once you feel settled, again, you can stay in this pose as long as you like. And just gently crawl your hands back in, lifting your head, and then just come into an easy seat. And that's child's pose to help you balance and just refocus your root chakra.
Awesome. Thank you so much for leading us through that great little
Yeah,
practice. And that is
absolutely.
one pose, one chakra. And we're so excited to see you next weekend, because this is going to be something that we do once a week, just connect you to one pose, one chakra. And really excited to be on this journey with you, Sangi. So thank you
Yes,
so much for your
so
time
excited
today.
for this. Thank you so much, Taylor.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one.